Welcome back to the Reload Bench. In part 4 of my Darn Tough Micro Crew sock evaluation video series, I'm going to be adding a few more pair of socks to the test. Previously, I had purchased 2 pair of Micro Crew socks at a Shields in size large. Then I placed an order for some Micro Crew socks in extra large. I added one of those pair of extra large to the group that I was doing the test on, and for the past 5.5 months, I had been wearing these 3 socks with my new Asics running shoes. Some of the activities that I've done while wearing the shoes have been gardening, going for walks with the dog, jogging, working out at the gym, running errands, yard work, auto repair, going to my son's football games to include working concessions, taking a road trip, and even wearing them in the rain while doing some of these activities. So the socks have been in hot weather, cold weather, wet weather. They've kind of been with me whenever I've worn these Asics shoes. I have not worn these socks at work with my steel-toed boots. As of today, with the Men's Light Hiker Micro Crew lightweight hiking socks, I have washed the large space gray pair 32 times. Some circumstances where I've worn these socks that are kind of out of the ordinary are on our trip where we visited Tryon Palace in New Bern, North Carolina. That's the Colonial Governor's Palace. It was a hot day that day. We got in a lot of walking. On board the USS North Carolina in Wilmington, North Carolina. And one time I wore these with my dress shoes. Now I know I said in a previous video that I wanted to try out the black socks with my dress shoes, but I ended up wearing these. With the large black socks, they've also been washed 32 times, which means they've been worn 32 times. One place where I wore them that was kind of out of the ordinary was on board the USS Wisconsin in Norfolk, Virginia. With the extra large taupe socks, they have been washed 34 times, and I really didn't wear them any place out of the ordinary. So what am I going to be adding to the test? I've already been wearing the extra large taupe socks, and previously I purchased the extra large men's Steely Micro Crew Midweight work sock in graphite. This is the same color pattern as the men's Steely boot midweight work sock. This black and orange pattern is what Darn Tough calls their graphite. And this is a sock that won the competition between the different brands of socks. I have a video I did in the past where I tried out different brands of socks, and the one that outlasted all of them was this pair. And I'm still wearing these to work with my steel-toed boots. They've been holding up really good. I really like the pattern, so I decided to go ahead and get that in a Micro Crew. I also went to the local Army-Navy surplus store and picked up a pair of the men's Hiker Micro Crew Midweight hiking sock. These are size large. They didn't have extra large there, and this is in black. I've also purchased a few pair of socks recently from Darn Tough, and I'll be doing another unbagging in this video as well. All right, so I've moved everything off the reload bench, and I've already cut open the bag from Darn Tough. Now, unlike the last bag, which was a black plastic bag, this is a cardboard bag. It has the Darn Tough logo on there. It says, "Still made in Vermont, USA, guaranteed for life." So let's see what I got. All right, I've repositioned the camera. So what I've got here on the reload bench are 4 pair of socks, but I'm only going to be using 2 for this test. So the first pair I'm going to eliminate are the Boot Heavyweight Tactical Sock with full cushion in foliage green, size extra large. These are the exact same kind of socks that I eliminated from the previous unbagging video. Those socks are part of another sock test that I'm going to be working on. Unfortunately, I haven't made time to start that, So I don't even plan to even do it until next year now. And I needed some more socks for wearing to work with my steel-toed boots and for going deer hunting. So I decided to buy a second pair of these that I'll be using between now and the time I start the test. And then once I start the test, I'll pull these to the side, and in the end, I'll end up with 2 pair. So that's all these are there for. Then I have the men's hiker micro crew midweight hiking sock in lime, size extra large. Now there are 2 pair here, and that's because I must have fat fingered the keyboard, because I thought I only ordered 1 pair. So I only need 1 pair for the test, so I'm going to put these off to the side. Now I'm not worried about the fact that I've got a new pair of socks that I'm not using, because at some point I will wear these, and these have a lifetime warranty. So it doesn't matter when I start wearing them. If they ever wear out, they will get replaced. And when you send your socks in and you get your authorization for the value of the sock, more or less, if the sock was $30, you're going to get a credit for $30. You have a year to use that. And you don't have to use it to buy the exact same pair of socks. You can use that towards the purchase of a different pair of socks. More expensive, less expensive, it doesn't matter. So their warranty system is really good. So I'm not worried about having another pair of these. It just means I've got more socks. You can't have enough socks. So now we're down to the last pair, which are their Micro Crew Midweight Tactical Sock with cushion. This is black, size extra large. Tactical. I'm wearing tactical socks with running shoes. Okay, sure, why not? Well, they were Micro Crew, they were one solid color, and, well, they were tactical. So I thought I'd throw them in the test just to see how well they do. So now I have 7 pair of socks to test out. And with the 3 pair that I've been wearing having no issues in the past 5.5 months, it could be a while before I have another video. Now you only see 5 pair of socks on the table. The other 2 pair of socks are dirty. The space gray socks I'm actually wearing right now. I wore them to the gym this morning, and we just got back from a 3-mile walk with the dog. So they're still going to be in the mix. Now, something that has changed about the test is that originally I said I was only going to be using Tide laundry detergent. I have used Members Mark laundry detergent a few times. That's the Sam's Club brand. And we've used Arm & Hammer laundry detergent as well. So there could be a few times where I use something other than Tide, but for the most part, it's going to be Tide laundry detergent. They're still going to be washed in cold water. They'll still be washed with Lysol laundry sanitizer, and they'll still be dried in the dryer on high heat. I'm not going to be flipping them inside out or doing anything extra. I'm just going to throw them in with the regular laundry. So because in my experience, these socks are so well made that they really just don't wear out easily, it could be a while before I have another video. But when that time comes and I've worn out one of these pairs of socks, or I've had some other issue with it, I will make a follow-up video. Thanks for watching.